Southwest Airlines has 736 aircraft, 54,000 employees, and performs over 3,000 flights every single day. But all of that is about to change because Southwest will be cutting 162 flights per day. Southwest started back in 1967 as a Texas airline. Yep, only flying within the borders of Texas. Air travel was a lot different back then and highly regulated by the government. It wasn't until 1978 when a lot of those regulations were removed and the airline industry was allowed to function more like a free market, allowing companies to charge whatever they wanted to charge for air travel, but because there was competition amongst the other companies, prices stayed low. Fast forward to 2019, and not only was Southwest able to outlast other national airlines that were going bankrupt, they were able to become the second most popular airline in the US. And then 2020 hit.
As the Chinese government scrambles to contain the virus, the U.S. Embassy in Beijing confirms the first American death.
United Airlines just announcing that they will lose money in the first quarter, not make money.
Boeing is suspending its production operations up in the Puget Sound area.
And maybe doing a video on the immediate effects that COVID had on the airline industry would be a cool video. But I want to focus on 2021 because although the world has started to open back up for now, the supply chain hasn't recovered. Companies cannot find enough labor to meet demand. So as consumers, we're seeing less product, but higher prices. And the airline industry is no exception. On August 17th, Southwest flight attendants, in conjunction with their labor union, wrote an open letter to Southwest CEO Gary Kelly and said they had given all they can give. They feel weary, exhausted, frustrated, and forgotten. The letter goes on to suggest 5 action items that Southwest can take in order for their flight attendants to, quote, do their jobs to protect the safety of our customers. If you want to read the whole letter, I've got the link in the description. But here's the meat and potatoes of this entire video. Gary Kelly's response. Number 1, an apology from their CO, not CEO, acknowledging that the previous season has, quote, taken a toll on our operations and put a significant strain on all of you, and for that, I am sincerely sorry. Nice. Number 2, Southwest Airlines will be cutting 27 flights per day starting on September 7th, and then 162 flights per day between October 7th and November 5th. I would be curious to hear what happened to the passengers who had flights booked during that time frame. Number 3. That's it. There is no number 3. An apology and reducing the amount of flights. I will give them the benefit of the doubt that there might be internal changes that we don't know about. But it seems odd that a response to a public letter that asked for 5 action items to be taken, the company's only public response is to cut their amount of flights by 6%. But again, every industry is going through this right now. It's not just an isolated issue at Southwest. The supply chain and labor market took a huge gash in 2020, and it's still bleeding. It also doesn't help that people are making more money with COVID relief checks than they were when they were working. I did a whole video on the labor shortage, so check that out. But there is no incentive to go back to work, which puts companies like Southwest in a really tough position. I think we're going to see a textbook economic response to this. Less product means higher prices, aka less flights means higher priced tickets. So if you're thinking about flying anywhere soon, prepare for tickets to be even higher than what they are now and have less inventory to choose from. Man, what a bummer note to end on. But thank you guys for watching. The channel just passed 100 subscribers and I'm excited to see where it's gonna go. So please subscribe if you haven't already and I will see you next time.